Hi, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Mary. I'm a meteorologist, and it's been a while since I've done an update, but I've done a few shorts recently, one of which was on the wildfire smoke. And I wanted to do a longer video on this because it has had such a major impact. Parts of New York yesterday had the worst weather quality in the entire world yesterday. That's incredible. And it's historic smoke levels, and it's all from Canadian wildfires. There's been about, I think, a little over 400 at one point in time, and it's just producing a lot of smoke. Some of those wildfires are out of control. They're having a historically bad wildfire season, unfortunately, in Canada. So it's impacting us here in the US. So we're going to do a little bit of a screen share here. This is going to be a real quick video, y'all. I wanted to show you this. So this video was posted by the National Weather Service office in New York City yesterday. Holy cow, look at that difference. This was yesterday, and it looks like Mars by 1:45, 2 o'clock. It's been incredible seeing all of the images that came out of this event, and it's all from wildfire smoke. And I know that some folks are going, well, what? How is that possible? Well, I mean, wildfire smoke, when it gets to the surface like this, it is just gnarly. It is best to wear, a mask that filters really well, like an N95 if you're going out. Even healthy people are really going to feel it. It's going to hurt. It's going to cause you to cough when you go out in these kind of conditions. It's been really bad. It's a little better today than it was yesterday, but sensitive groups, just stay indoors. If you have, asthma, respiratory issues, heart disease, stay inside until this is over, and it should start to dissipate by the weekend. But it's just been, this is a record level event, a historic level event. This really is unusual. It's not something that happens all that often, but wildfires in Canada have just been kind of out of control. So this was the view around 7 in the morning. This is the HRRR, and this is a model, but that's pretty realistic. I have it set to the well, I did have it set to the 12Z. Looks like we're having a little issues with this run here. There we go. So basically, kind of putting it into realistic. You see things getting a little better through today. It's going to stick around tomorrow. And notice this wildfire smoke is, here in Tennessee, all the way down into Georgia, the Carolinas. It's hazy. You're going to notice some lower air quality. But parts of, New York, Pennsylvania, parts of the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic are definitely going to be seeing the worst of it through tomorrow. And then after that, things get a lot better into the weekend. So if you're under an air quality alert, pay attention. This air quality, it is unhealthy for some folks and a lot of folks. Even if you're in great shape and you're young, this doesn't feel good to go out into. The good news is it is going to be temporary. And this has all been, kind of compounded by low pressure that's just kind of been parked over the Northeast the last few days. And think about it, low pressure, you get the kind of like air moving into it. So basically with this, kind of trough right here, this smoke hasn't had anywhere to go. So it's just been hanging out and kind of spreading through the Northeast into the Mid-Atlantic and kind of parts of the Great Lakes. But the good news is this pattern is going to kind of change. You can see it's moving out into the weekend. So you are finally going to see some relief. So that's kind of what's been going on with this wildfire situation. And, there's been a lot of talk about it. A lot of people are wondering what to do. And you really don't want to go outside and breathe in smoke. I think, folks who live out west where there's more wildfires are kind of a little more used to this than the Northeast. Now, the Northeast does see wildfire smoke from Canada. It's not unusual, and the Northeast gets plenty of wildfires themselves. But this is a really large event, and this is really kind of a high-end smoke event. So just make sure you're paying attention through the next couple of days. Things should get better into the weekend. And, if this is really irritating you, good luck. Good luck. I hope you're able to stay indoors for the time being. So that's what's going on. Basically, we've got wildfire smoke. We've got a system parked over the Northeast that is just kind of steering it right in to these communities in the Northeast, especially the New York City metro, into Pennsylvania, all through New York yesterday, but pretty much all these major metropolitan areas are dealing with it. So it looks eerie. It looks like a Martian landscape, but it should be over soon. So I'll see you guys next time. There's something to talk about, which hopefully I'll have some more videos out for you. Bye. Thanks for watching.